River cruising is boring, unadventurous, and basically for retired people, right? Or is it? Well, we've compiled 11 compelling reasons why river cruising is none of those, and why you should consider a river cruise, even if you've only experienced ocean cruising or have never been on a cruise at all. And if you have only experienced ocean cruising and love it, why even consider a river cruise in the first place? Stick around and we'll show you why you should definitely put river cruising on your to-do list. We love it, and we're going to show you why. Let's go! First on our list is more frequent scenic views. Unlike ocean cruises that often feature endlessly watery horizons, river cruising provides stunning, ever-changing landscapes right outside your balcony window. From charming villages to vine-filled valleys to historic castles, the scenery is always changing and always captivating. Whether you're on the sun deck or relaxing from the privacy of your own balcony, it'll be hard to resist dropping off after that large lunch, but feel free to nap as much as you want. Why? Well, because every time you open your eyes, you're somewhere new and beautiful. It's the ultimate lazy traveller's dream. Oh, is that the Eiffel Tower? The ancient vineyards of the Douro? A traditional cremation along the banks of the Holy Ganges? Cool. Right, back to sleep. Given that, it follows that river cruisers stay close to the shore, and on a river cruise every view is the best view and every stop is worth seeing, because a river cruise itinerary is the highlight reel of awesomeness. The hardest part is deciding which photos will be in your new killer Insta post. Ever found yourself in a destination or a tourist hotspot and it's swamped by thousands of tourists just arriving? Panic ye not, those of a crowd-intolerant nature. River cruises often take you to unique, less touristy destinations that ocean liners simply can't reach. Explore hidden gems and immerse yourself in local cultures that are out of reach of the bristling throng. Enjoy a more relaxed and less crowded atmosphere. Meander through a local market without being barged. Enjoy a relaxed stroll along a pretty riverbank without the risk of not being able to see the river through the swarming horde. Smaller ships often mean fewer passengers and a much more peaceful experience. Take it from us, we've been there. Why waste a week on board a ship with several sea days when all you want to do is explore? With more frequent stops, river cruises allow you to explore multiple destinations within a short period. This means more adventures and memories packed into your trip. Also, with shorter distances in terms of time and miles between stops, you spend more time exploring destinations and less time travelling. Maximise vacation experience. Achievement unlocked. Forget the ocean's choppy, unpredictable waves. River cruising is like the smooth jazz of the travel world. No Dramamine or Phenergan or those stupid wristbands that cut off the circulation to your hands required. River cruises offer smooth sailing with minimal motion compared to the sometimes rough and unpredictable waters of ocean cruises, with the most important benefit: your martini will stay in your glass instead of all over your shirt. River cruise ships are tiny compared to your average ocean ship, up to 50 times smaller, and with less passengers, the crew can give more attention to each guest and offer a more intimate and personalised experience. You won't feel lost in a crowd, you won't be endlessly queuing at the buffet for a lukewarm fried egg, or getting enraged at sunbed hoggers. None of that happens. River cruises are all about cultural immersion. With smaller groups, you can participate in more authentic local experiences, from guided tours to traditional meals. Also, many river cruises include excursions in the fare, providing excellent value for money. These guided tours offer deep insights into the history and culture of each destination. Also, in the evenings, most river cruises bring the culture to you on board, so you can enjoy arts, music and history from your locality, all from the comfort of your favourite corner in the lounge, without a single martini from the bar losing its chilled perfection. That sounds like a plan. River cruise ships often dock right in the heart of cities, allowing easy and quick access to major attractions. No lengthy transfers required. Just walk off the ship and you're in the heart of the action. Besides, forget all that effort and scrunched up clothes that goes into backpacking and interrailing. When you cruise through Europe's rivers, you can knock off several legendary cities in one go, all from the relaxing convenience of your floating luxury hotel. Just think how fancy you'll sound at parties. Oh darling, do you remember that time when we sailed through Vienna? Why read about history in books when you can float right through it? Medieval castles, ancient towns and cathedrals straight out of a Dan Brown novel. Travel through historic and scenic routes that ocean liners simply can't access, such as the Danube, the Rhine and the Nile, each offering rich history and breathtaking vistas. Let's face it, UNESCO World Heritage sites are cool, but they usually involve a bit of a trek. On a river cruise, you practically trip over them. Oh look, there's another bucket list site over there. Should we go off and post some selfies? Nah, let's stay on board. It's a much better view. Ever packed up a suitcase 7 times in a week? Even the most neatly folded and meticulously arranged baggage becomes more and more like a jumble sale storeholder's table after a busy weekend, as you rummage and cram stuff you've only worn for an hour back into the space the size of a SIM card. It's so annoying. On a river cruise, you unpack once and your room travels with you, while your clothes and shoes remain box fresh. Lunchtime buffets? Yes. Fancy dinners? Double yes. Midnight snacks? Sometimes. Why go to the food when the food can come to you? River cruises often feature local specialities at every stop. One day it's French pastries, then Sacher Torte from Austria. Eat great local food every day without worrying about the cost of whether TripAdvisor has stitched you up with a duff recommendation from fake reviews. If you're thinking all you can eat might have your Apple Watch body shaming you, here's the best part. You're constantly moving. Well, the ship is. So technically you're burning calories. Right? Plus, strolling down those picturesque towns totally counts as exercise. 10,000 steps has never been so interesting. We've already said that the calming, almost zen-like way river cruise ships waft silently and smoothly down a river is one of the most calming and tranquil ways to spend a vacation. Falling asleep is so easy, you'd think you've been hypnotised, although without the uncertainty of waking up in front of a large crowd, wearing a tutu and wondering why your hands smell of onions. No, doze away all week. You've earned it. Conversely, if you're the active type who has more energy than a Cocker Spaniel and like to get your steps in before breakfast, a river cruise is equally your thing. Many cruise lines have bikes on board which are free to use at most of the stops along the way. There's hikes and walking tours available, and you're never far from your next calorie burn with an eye-meltingly gorgeous backdrop. Take it from our experience, river cruising can be the most sedentary snooze fest or chest-poundingly strenuous type of cruise on the planet. Just make your choice. So what are you waiting for? It's time to pack those bags, but only once, and get ready to set sail on the smoothest, most scenic and food-filled adventure of your life. Now, watch these river cruise videos next as we take you on a cruise with us. Thanks for watching.